What's cracking, everybody? Zerafel, Rose, and Maggie here, bringing you some Pokemon Go Battle League content. In today's video, we have an exciting shoutcast from fellow trainer Steven452, also on Twitch, YouTube, and Twitter at Kinda Lagging. You can find their socials, or at least a link to some of them that I can find in the description of the video if you want to check them out on those three places, platforms, etc. We've got an Open Great League shoutcast today with Shadow EXPLOUD on the team with that brand new Boom Burst, now meta. Noctowl and Trevenant on the team. Those aren't nearly as important as the EXPLOUD. Let's jump into the battles and see just how this trainer decides to handle their big bad Shadow EXPLOUD. So you get a terrible lead in the first game with a Bastiodon into a Noctowl. Gonna bail into the safe swap Trevenant here to try and get some sort of advantage. The opponent staying in with the Bastiodon either doesn't have a solid answer to the Trevenant or doesn't have a solid answer, or has a more solid answer, I should say, in the back to the Noctowl. So opponent's going to go for the flamethrower here, and Steven452 is going to build up some energy with good timing. Oh, no, that was bad timing, unfortunately. It looked like he threw one too late to get the free smackdown in for the opponent, but he's going to go for the Seed Bomb bait. And then, throwing on alignment again. That was a CMP tie, though, thankfully. Definitely want to be throwing on 1 or 4 or 7 of your own fast moves there against that Bastiodon. Probably could let this go, and I think it's time for the EXPLOUD to get a farm down. Here it comes, Shadow EXPLOUD with Bite, coming to farm down this Bastiodon. Has some energy loaded. There's a Fire Blast on this thing. I thought I saw a crunch on it. We'll find out. This battle has the Fire Blast. Oh, the opponent swaps in a Trevenant to the Noctowl. Trainer. Goes for the Sky Attack. Probably didn't even need to throw energy here, to be honest. But honestly, yeah, no, you need to keep you need to keep the Noctowl alive for the Hitmonchan. But going for the Sky Attack now basically just secures victory at this point. And that is going to be a good first game. Very well played. Very, very fortunate to have gotten that Trevenant to swap in on the Noctowl. That was great. So we've got a bit of a mirror lead here. Pidgeot versus Noctowl. Not quite a mirror, but the Pidgeot has Gust, which is definitely not the great fast move to have in the situation. If you just want to watch TV, you can watch TV if you want. Sky Attack is going to get the shield from the Pidgeot. That's actually kind of a tell that they may be going for the Feather Dance here. So a shield comes up from Steven, and he will shield a Brave Bird correctly. The opponent is staying in at this point, now throwing with the good timing in the middle of the Gust animation to try and get rid of this Pidgeot. I feel like that the opponent is definitely clinging to this Pidgeot a little too much, but it's a really good thing to see it here. Comes in with EXPLOUD to start getting a farm down, is able to get, oh my goodness, the Pidgeot almost got railed, dude. All right, so there's the crunch on the EXPLOUD, and now, unfortunately, the poor EXPLOUD is just going to meet its maker, but that's okay because it brought out the Toxicroak, which is now going to allow this Trevenant to come in and get a lot of free energy, and Pidgeot, honestly, is so low that it doesn't really matter what happens because it's got like 2 HP. So even Trevenant could take care of it at this point if it needed to. So Seed Bomb is going to come through and is going to leave that Toxicroak in a good farm range. I feel like you got to save the shield for potential Brave Bird coming from that Pidgeot, but it doesn't matter because the Sludge Bomb does a ton of damage to this Trevenant, and now we're going to see how the opponent responds. They're going to come in with the Pidgeot. You just let it go, and I think because they had a Toxicroak in the back, we're just making a read here. I think Steven's making a read here that the opponent's got a flyer in the back, or a fighter in the back, which they do. They're running a double flyer or double fighter with a flyer in the lead sort of team, and with a shield, Noctowl easily just gets to this second Sky Attack. It takes out the Medicham, and just one wing attack is all it should take to get rid of that Pidgeot. And that is a good game. Very well played. Right into the next game, we've got a really nice lead with the Jellicent. Probably has Surf, but oh no, they've got Bubble, but they've probably also got Surf. So they're staying in here because they've got, potentially maybe they have Ice Beam. Maybe they haven't updated their moves yet. I don't know. Nope, they're still running Bubble Beam, so that's wonderful. Still going to be able to go for a super effective Shadow Ball here. The Jellicent, honestly, the entire team beats Jellicent, so I like this call that Steven has made to come in with the EXPLOUD and farm all the way down with it. Oh, that Jellicent just ate dirt. Gonna go for the crunch here, probably. I hope, I want 1 Boom Burst to land today. I just need 1. Steven, I need you to do that for me. I have not seen these videos yet. I need 1, but he gets to shield with the crunch. The opponent does not know the count for Bite, so we're going to see probably the Noctowl come back in here. Look to go for a Sky Attack to take out this Scrafty. Doesn't need to shield because there is no power-up punch being thrown yet. There's the power-up punch right there. And the opponent looks to go for back-to-back. I think there was 2 power punches, right? There's no way they have 2. Oh, no, that was a foul play. That hurts. And the opponent's going to come with Skarmory, and the only thing that we have left here is a Trevenant to deal with the Skarmory. Now, the nice thing here is that Skarmory is a fairly slow Pokemon with Sky Attack, so it takes them 5 moves to get there. But letting one through with the poor timing, unfortunately, here. But easily can get to 2 Shadow Balls and take out this Skarmory before it's able to take out the opponent. Now, the opponent throwing a move here was huge, because there's a chance that that Air Slash may have done enough damage to take out the Trevenant. But I don't mean to disrespect the trainer here. When I call out bad timing, I do it in a way so that I'm hoping that the person who's watching, or anyone really, can see it and note that, okay, the opponent snuck a whole fast move through. That is the bad timing, unfortunately. So this particular game, very well played on both ends. Comes out a loss, but still very nice. This is a victory bell. This is a really nice lead. The whole team here does okay, well, except the EXPLOUD. EXPLOUD doesn't really like anything. But, oh, here comes a Trevenant to counter the Aggron that has just swapped in. This is not even a fully powered up Aggron. It's only a 1421. It's 1421. The opponent is playing some early league spice. I don't know what league. I don't know what ranking these are in. There were no intro shots with the video, so I'm just gonna take it at the fact that EXPLOUD is supposed to do wonderful things. And so we're gonna throw a Seed Bomb into the Aggron. The opponent will shield it. And just going back to my earlier point, because I didn't feel like I finished it, but no, when I call out timing, I mean, I'll do it for myself too. I'll be like, oh, I threw with bad timing. I'll always, I'll rat myself out just as much. But I just want everyone to kind of at least notice if there's a timing issue. If there's a point where there's maybe some bad timing going on, just to notice it, maybe correct it for next time. There are resources out there to allow us to get to these. Oh, Steven, you did me dirty, man. You could have farmed down that Donphan and had a whole Boom Burst. Oh, I needed it so bad. That's okay. This is the safe way. This was the safe way to win the game, so this is well done. Yeah, timing is one of the biggest things to me, because it really does make that much of a difference. So whenever I can point out that mistake, hopefully it helps the person or anyone watching do it, a little bit better next time is all. I don't mean it in any way to like, oh, he's throwing with bad timing, he's bad at the game. Like, no, I mean, I don't ever think that way about any of the people that I do shoutcast for or even play against. It's nice when I'm playing against the people who do it, but I always just want to make sure that, when I call it out, y'all don't see it as a way of me disrespecting a trainer. This is just me, kind of pointing out a mechanical mistake that could be rectified later. Comes in with the EXPLOUD, starts farming down. Oh, give me something good. I know Metacham's going to come back in and ruin my day. The Sky Attack is going to do so much damage. That's okay, though. EXPLOUD's going to get the farm down, and he forces him to throw energy. EXPLOUD is a third shield. I want one Boom Burst, please. We've still got like half of this video to go. I need a Boom Burst in my life, please. So both of the Pokemon left on the team beat the Metacham, and the Trevenant is in back waiting to destroy the rest of this trainer's team, because both Lantern and Metacham have absolutely bad, terrible, horrible matchups. And they shielded the Sky Attack, which is absolutely massive, thinking maybe that was another Shadow Ball coming. And so Thunderbolt's going to come in. It's going to do a little bit of damage to this Trevenant, but I think at this point, yeah, you start shielding this up, and then you just start racking up the energy. Expect the opponent probably tries to catch at some point, so overloading on energy is really smart here, because you might be able to catch a catch. Catch, right? Seed Bomb's going to go in there, get rid of the Lantern, and honestly, I feel like just going for double Shadow Ball is, yeah, definitely the way here. So just going to go for the guaranteed damage or shield, and that's going to basically take out this Metacham at this point. They have to get to... Ooh, going for a Seed Bomb, okay. Of course, I'm not counting. I know I'm shoutcasting. I'm not counting, but thankfully one more Shadow Claw is all it takes. Yeah, that was definitely... I think that was definitely the way to go there. I also don't know how much damage Seed Bombs do to Metacham. I just don't. So, very nicely done. So picking up a lead, very neutral lead in the next game against an Umbreon that has, at least this one has Snarl. I've seen some like feint attack Umbreons and some weird stuff around here. All right, there was good timing. 1, 2, 3, 4 Sky Attack was excellent timing by Steven 452. Gonna throw some Sky Attacks and gets his shield from the Umbreon. That is a very interesting situation. Now, that opens up a lot for the rest of this team. You have to expect that if the Pokemon, there you go, there's the time. We're picking up the very good timing. See, just as often as I'll say it's bad timing, I'll say good timing. Just all the same. So getting these Sky Attacks off, got a shield from the Umbreon. We'll now get a shield back. Or give a shield back, I should say, in order to keep this Noctowl somewhat healthy. And there, see, that was the bad timing. I know, but like letting one Snarl through can actually be really bad for some matchups. So it's just always good. See, that's what I'm talking about. They weren't at the move until after that. But winning this is very important because you cannot let the Trevenant in back be aligned to this, aligned to the Umbreon. So getting rid of it early is good, and then hopefully you're loosening up the entirety of Trevenant. Never mind, this person just absolutely hates Trevenant, so they're just like, nah, I'm playing Umbreon, I'm playing Talonflame. This is a good core, though. The Talonflame Umbreon core is a smart one. Ooh. Oh, I wanted the farm down so bad. Could easily come in there with a shadow. Ooh. Okay, where's the button? I gotta hit it. No, I wasn't ready. But the whole EXPLOUD just got clapped out of existence. Coming in with Noctowl, getting a slight farm down, and we got a Hypno in the back. You got Trevenant, you're in a good spot. You don't even need a shield for this. It's over. If they have Fire Punch, that's a problem. But most of them have Thunder Punch, Shadow Ball. Fire Punch! Do you not have Shadow Ball? Oh no! He threw an alignment. Oh no. Oh no. Oh, it's okay. I don't think you won that anyway, though. I think that because of the damage from Fire Punch and from Seed Bomb, that was just kind of too much. Oh, right in the next one. All right. Noctowl into Quagsire. This is okay. It's a Water Gun Quagsire. Never mind. This is not as okay. The Water Guns do add up nice and quick, and they might be at the Stone Edge already. So, no, that's Acid Spray. Oh, what is happening right now on my screen? Okay, this is definitely some early rank spice. They're shielding Sky Attacks, they're running Water Gun and Acid Spray. This person is definitely going to throw an Acid Spray. This is a good no shield call here by Steven. We're definitely going to see the opponent coming with something that's probably going to... Never mind, they're staying in. They're staying in. No, please, let it farm down. I want a farm down. I want a Boom Burst. No. It's okay. We're going to go for a no charge here. The opponent does shield up and gets... also very close to getting farmed down, but now that you know that they have Acid Spray, there's a solid chance that maybe they're not running Stone Edge. But coming in with the Trevenant here is a good play. It doesn't matter what move they have, Trevenant can soak it just as easily. It's just an Acid Spray, so now you should be able to swap out. They come in with Fortress. This is not always Wigglytuff. Okay, no, that is bad. So going with the Noctowl here, you should be able to get the 2 Sky Attacks here pretty easily. When it comes to swap-ins, I screw the timing up all the time, so I probably would have done the same there, but that was, there's good timing right there. We're going to get the Sky Attack off to take care of this Wigglytuff, and then all you got to do is just try and deal with the Fortress, which, I don't know if you get to a Sky Attack. Do you get to it? Does he get there? No. The opponent does throw energy, which is huge. I think now that Trevenant should hopefully be able to just get straight to... Oh, there it was there. It was right there. Just go for the Shadow Ball here. I think we should be okay. And then Steven still has a shield left for his Trevenant in case he needs it. But honestly, nope, that Shadow Ball does a ton of damage, and that's all that is needed to take out that Fortress. That is a good game. Very well played. All right, next one is a Ferrothorn. This is actually not a terrible thing for this team to see. Everything is neutral or better against it. You just have to be careful in case the opponent is running Thunder, which is definitely a possibility here, but Noctowl is still doing pretty good here. Go straight into the EXPLOUD save swap. Shield farm down. I want a Boom Burst. Somebody give me a Boom Burst, please. Boom Burst. Oh, you're not going to throw Boom Burst into a stunt. Wait, he's going to go for the Boom Burst. Is he going to do it? No! He's going to let it go. He's going to let it go. There's a Rock Slide. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Do it. Yes. Yes. Stupid Stunfisk. He shields. The man is giving me my dream. I want to know how much damage this Boom Burst does to a G-Fisk. Please don't shield this trainer. I need to know. I don't even care if this one-shots. I don't care if it's shielded. I wanted to hit the button. Man. I know the crunch was the right way to go, but I'm so happy at least through the Boom Burst. I needed that in my life. All right, so Trevenant is going to come into the G-Fisk here. This is the alignment that you need, and you can easily abuse this for energy. a little bit before throwing the Seed Bomb, have a lot of extra energy before the opponent is able to throw another Rock Slide and take you some damage. So Seed Bomb's going to go through, probably not going to get the shield here. The opponent's going to let it go, and then they'll come in with a Noctowl. That is terrible. Noctowl is going to come in, and now the Feral Thorn gets to throw its energy at this Noctowl. But the nice thing here is it's still running Thunder, but that nice thing here is that the Noctowl could easily shield this and farm down. And I think that at this point you really just have to, in order to make sure that you can launch those Sky Attacks into the opposing Noctowl to try and make Trevenant's job just a little bit easier, especially considering that it doesn't have any shields. So one Sky Attack will easily KO the Trevenant. So definitely have to try and finesse something here. This is going to be a very close game, and it's all going to come down to the switch clock coming back up and whether or not we're going to be able to get to him. Oh, no. Oh, the opponent was able to get to a Sky Attack before he could switch out. That's tragic. Yeah, this is pretty much a loss at this point, unfortunately. The Trevenant's definitely not going to be able to put out enough damage here to deal with this Noctowl, but that's the state of Great League right now, folks. This is an RPS crapshoot. And so I personally am making it a plan to not play any Great League, Open Great League at all. It's just how I am. All right, I'm not even gonna hit the transition. I missed it. Whatever. All right, Noctowl. This is another Medicham. You love to see Medicham here. This is good. I want to see someone like safe swap into Trevenant. I just need to see EXPLOUD farm down a whole Trevenant and launch a Boom Burst into a Medicham and one shot it. I need that in my life, and these trainers aren't giving it to me. I need these trainers to do this for me because I need to see it happen. But anyway, the opponent's staying in. They're likely core broken by the Noctowl. I would almost expect that there probably is a Trevenant back there. And then they're probably going to let their Medicham go down, and they'll probably have a Lantern in the back to come in. Nope, that is a Drapion. That is not a Lantern. So the opponent's other Pokemon, most likely going to be something that is very weak to Noctowl. Very well could be the Trevenant. Noctowl able to just get to so many Sky Attacks, so much energy before going down. Forces a shield, and now the EXPLOUD comes in and it's starting to go to work. Let's go, EXPLOUD. Come and do something for me. Let me do it. Come on. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. Come in with your Trevenant trainer. Do it. Okay, Crunch is going to come through. The opponent is not releasing his EXPLOUD as the third shield. There's a Trevenant back there. I know it. I know it. I know it. Ah, that's okay. You get to cut back in now with Noctowl, though, right? No, you're going to come with the Trevenant. Okay, no, that makes sense. Use your shield. Try to get some energy. Win CMP against the Drapion, which overfarmed by 1 for some reason. They do invest their shield in the Seed Bomb, and now you shield back to make sure you don't tank this Crunch. And then you should be able... Oh, throw Sludge Bomb! Why would you throw Sludge Bomb into the Trevenant trainer? Why do you do this to me? This is some strange stuff. We let a whole Incinerate through. That was not good. Okay. Now we're going to have to pull something off. Unfortunately, goodness gracious, I forgot how much damage a Shadow Ball does. We don't care. We let the whole Incinerate through. Who cares? Trevenant is going to allow that bird to meet its maker. And the opponent having no energy on Drapion means they're going to get clapped by the Seed Bomb. It's going to be a good game. Well played. Very interesting that the opponent decided not to come in with anything else when they faced that lead. Ooh, that's a Dragonite. All right, come on. Silly. All right. Oh, you just want to watch TV? Look at you. You just want to watch TV from my arm. You weirdo. So yeah, this is not a good matchup to be in for anything. So you kind of have to just play it out with the Noctowl. Noctowl is going to throw as many Sky Attacks as it can. Does get a shield off of the Dragonite. Now Dragonite is going to have to either give up another shield or go down, which would be very good for both the Trevenant and the EXPLOUD in the back. The EXPLOUD's going to come in and start farming. Here comes EXPLOUD. Oh my goodness. I need to see this thing do something, please. No, why would you do this to me? There was not one. It just got one shot, dude. That poor EXPLOUD's whole face was a shield in and of itself. That's all right. That's how, I guess that's one way to use it, but that's just unfortunate. That's okay. Trevenant is going to get locked on against this Stunfisk, and I'm imagining the opponent is probably double weak in the back to Trevenant if this is their best response and they're not swapping out. So, Trevenant is just going to land Seed Bombs here, and I think you should definitely want to go for Shadow Ball. Yeah, there's a Shadow Ball. Okay. Because Shadow Ball definitely hits harder than a Seed Bomb, but I think you need 2 anyway. Yeah, that's about to KO. And then the opponent's got a Medicham, and we know exactly what's about to happen. Shadow Ball is going to... Oh, catches the move on the Noctowl. What a Chad. What a Giga Chad play. No reason to do it, but he did it anyway. Actually, no, maybe there wasn't a reason because I don't know if that Shadow Ball actually KOs. So if it doesn't KO, for example, then that Trevenant definitely has a problem, but that takes it out. And then one Shadow Claw is going to be enough to take out that G-Fist sitting in the back. And that's a good game. Those are some good games submitted by Steven452. Thank you so much, my man, for submitting these battles. And my dear trainers and fellow viewers and wonderful, wonderful people that are watching this video, if you would like to submit battles of your own for shoutcasting on the channel, if I can fit them in, I will certainly be happy to do so. There's a Google form in the description to check out and fill that out and submit the battles. And again, you can follow this trainer Steven452 on his socials. He's known as Kinda Lagging, so I'll leave the tag and some social links in the description if you want to check him out. And that's going to do it for us, everybody. Thank you so much for watching, and y'all have a wonderful rest of your rotation. Bye bye.